away and make you happy. So let me give you our phone number. When you worry, call 653-7242. Fairfield National, division of the Park National Bank, will make you happy.
Don't worry.
Member FDIC.
Be happy. Be happy now.
Let Slater's Hardware make your fall outdoor cleanup faster and easier with a Paramount PB150 power blower. With a 2-speed motor and 125-mile-per-hour blasts of air, you can take care of leaves, litter, dirt, and other debris with no problem. And it's on sale right now at Slater's for just $49.99. You'll also find the Paramount PB350 blower with vacuum attachment for just $69.95 at Slater's Hardware in the Plaza Shopping Center, Lancaster.
Ever wish you had the knowledge to operate a computer? Well, now you can, because starting October 25th, Lancaster City Schools Basic Adult Education is offering free basic computer instruction on Tuesdays and Thursdays at General Sherman Junior High to the first 30 people who sign up. Just call 687-7330. That's 687-7330 for information. And be sure to check into the other basic adult education courses being offered. Call 687-7330.
Okay, we're back here at Fulton Field, and of course tonight being homecoming, a lot of special things happening here. Of course, we had Vice President Bush in Lancaster today to speak at the high school, and as the wind whips up here. Homecoming, of course, is a special time for a lot of the youngsters, and of course, most special of all for the homecoming queen and her court. And as we look at the homecoming queen, this year's homecoming queen is Heather Critchfield. Her attendant, incidentally, was Brad Boris. The senior attendant was Lori Hammer, escorted by Gordon McDaniel. The junior attendant was Katie Martin, and her escort was Jeff Craiglow. The sophomore attendant was Heidi, and is that Moffus?
Yes.
Okay, I got that right. And her escort tonight was Justin Clark. So that's a very, very special thing for those particular young people, and you know, something they'll always remember.
Oh, it sure is, Keith. You know, what a night. You know, even though the rain's out here and the crowd's kind of stayed away, you know, this is a football night.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and of course it's going to change little things about the football game here tonight, because two things that I see that Lancaster has to be able to do. Number one is the big fear of the Zanesville offense is the off-tackle play. But, you know, one of the big things, Keith, that I fear is, and people have not pointed this out, is Hodges' passing percentage.
Yeah, Hodge rushing and passing, he will eclipse Rex Kern's all-time yardage record, and that would be something.
He sure will, Keith. He sure will. And another interesting stat in there, Cox is only 8 points away from setting the all-time kicking record.
There you go.
So, you know, all kinds of things going on here tonight, a possibility. But the biggest thing is win the football game, stay alive in this BBC.
Well, the Gales will be kicking off tonight as Zanesville won the toss. Zanesville will be wearing the white uniforms tonight. Lancaster, and they're all blue.
Hodge will be the deep man on the kickoff. He's standing on his 5-yard line. He's surrounded in there by 15 and 16. That's Grandstaff and Cornelius Harris. Kicking off for the Gales now. It's going to be a low kick, going to keep it on the ground. Goes to the short back, picked up to the 30, 35, up to the 40, swamped under there. They're going to give that ball back to Hodge. So it's going to be first down and 10. Pretty good field position for Zanesville tonight. Opening kickoff just occurring.
And John, that's going to be important tonight too. It was last week, field position, you know, early in the contest.
Sure is, Keith. Field position will play a big factor. They're marking the ball now more like the 43-yard line. First down and 10. Hodge at the tailback. Remember, this is a single wing. Unbalanced is to the right now as the Gales shift down. Snap goes back to Hodge. Hodge comes right up over the center, picks up 1 yard to maybe the 44. Steve Landrum in on the stop. Well, Zanesville coaches see they can do a lot of things out of this single wing. Still unbalanced wing to the right. Grandstaff will be the wing back. Blocking back will be Rennis. Now they shift over to the wide side of the field. Snap to Hodge, but it's dropped by him. He falls on it right back at about the 38-yard line, and the Gales are right there. So a bad snap.
Yeah, that snap was right on the ground, and Hodge was lucky to be able to pick that up. We're going to see a lot of that tonight because that ball's wet. They're going to have to do their best to keep it dry. I'll have to check the number, but I think that's who it is.
Third down and 14 now for the Blue Devils. Come up in an unbalanced left this time. All backs, though, are to the right. Here comes Hodge over to the right. He's going to throw the ball, wants to go down to his tight end. overthrows his tight end. Good coverage down there by Spires. That'll bring up 4th down. He'll be punting from about his 35-yard line. Graham and Foote standing at their 30. It'll be a rather short kick taken by Graham at the 30. Graham picks up one block. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. Finally driven out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Johnny was finally driven out down there by Howard.
Gales come out in traditional formation. Single setbacks. Handoff goes to Lordage. Lordage breaks 1-2, crosses the 50s down to the 46-yard line.
Finally dropped in there by Pete Matthews.
Boy, is he one to watch. We'll keep highlighting him tonight. He goes to the left. His formation now for the Gales is to the left, but we're going to come back over to the right side. Lordage going to be shy of the first down. Only needed 2, but crossed the 45, maybe to the 40 quarterback. Foote, Lordage in the backfield. Graham now short to the right. Hand off again to Lordage up the middle. Lordage crosses, going to have a first down as he's close to the 40-yard line. Marky Moore at the 41. Ralph Newman in on the stop for the Blue Devils. Pika's back up quick. Graham's right. Daniels is over to the left. Pika wants to throw the ball, rolling out into the short side under strong pressure by Matthews. Throws going to go incomplete.
Good pressure being applied down there for Zanesville by...
He's out into the wide side of the field. 2 backs in the backfield, Foote and Lordage. Now Smith switches to the opposite side of the field, tight end over. Counter handoff in there, goes to Foote. Foote's inside the 40, down to about the 35-yard line, goes Foote. Tackled in there by Hodge. So the is a quarterback. Foote, Lordage stay in the backfield. Graham's over to the right. He's into the wide side. Pika wants to throw. Looks, dumps off the Foote. Foote's wide open, crosses the 30, down inside the 30, 25, 10, 5, touchdown Gales.
Boy, what a pretty play. Some great blocking downfield, John.
Sure was. One of them was Mark Smith. Another one, let me check it out, was Jason Knight with a fine block. Screen over the left. Colin Foote on about a 41-yard touchdown pass. Gales on the board. You know who's in to try for the extra point?
The automatic weapon, Clint Cox.
Cox is in. Foote will hold. Ball's down. It's up, and the automatic weapon does it again. It's the Lancaster Golden Gales 7, the Zanesville Blue Devils nothing. We'll be right back.
At Wendell's Jewelers, you don't have to be
Lopez for as low as $10,495 or just $199.95 per month. It's based on 66 months, 11.5% APR, $748.56 cash or trade plus tax and title down. Hi, I'm Mike Dentz, manager of Milt Taylor Lincoln Mercury, part of the Taylor team of dealerships on Route 33, just 1/2 mile north of River Valley Mall in Lancaster. Inviting you to stop by because we want your business.
Short kickoff, taken over on a angle wing, unbalanced to the right. All backs are to the right. Hodge is the tailback. Snap goes to Hodge. Hodge trying over the right side, crosses the 35, maybe gets to the 36 in there. O'Rourke in on the stop. Hodge brings him up. Unbalances to the right now this time. All backs are also to the right. And we've got a flag.
Got a flag.
Strong. I'm going to call unbalanced strong because all the backs are over here to the right. That'll be into the sideline. And that's where Hodge is going to come. He wants to throw the ball. Under pressure, throws. Got his receiver downfield. He hits number 11. That'd be Cornell. Cornell with a first down at the 48-yard 7. Gales move down as he unbalances to the right, but all the backs now are over to the left side. And that's where Hodge is going to go. Makes one cut, makes two. Can't get his footing. Bickham in there trips him up. Pick up a 2 as Hodge just couldn't get his feet under now. Again, it's unbalanced line. It's to the right, but all the backs are to the right. Hodge the deep man. He's the tailback. He's going to come right up the middle. Roaring this time, crosses the 45, maybe down to the 44-yard line. Hodge now is going to send his unbalanced line left. First time he's done that tonight. Backs are all left. Wing formation, a little spinner series. Hodge wants to throw. He's looking deep down the field. Nobody to throw to. Decides to take off and run the ball. Crosses the 40. Might have had a first down as he's inside the 40 at about the 37-yard line. Goes Steve Hodge. on top by 7. Took the opening fair first possession right down the field on the run. Basically came back with a pass and had a touchdown. Unbalanced now is to the right. Hodge, though, is going to go to the left. Good kick out block by his fullback. Pick up a 5 as he's inside the 32-yard drive here so far. They're at the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 5 now. They'll send their unbalanced line to the right. Short back is to the right. Hodge is going to come, goes to the short back up inside. Goes to Cody Dickinson. Bickerman on the stop. This is made to pick up 1 yard. Unbalanced to the right. All backs are to the right. Hodge is going to come to his right. He's going to power for his first down as he runs over that time Trevor Walker. That's kind of a 7-0. Blue Devils on the move, though.
Now the official calls a timeout. Let's see what this is all about.
Little equipment timeout.
Mike Hiley in the lineup now. An outside position.
Now the Blue Devils split their backfield, send a motion man, though, across the formation. Here comes to the short back again. Cracks inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. Goes Dickinson. Trevor Walker in on this. He still remains in the backfield. He'll be the fullback. Short back beside Hodge. Unbalances to the right. That's into the sideline. And again, Zanesville's going to go into the sideline with Hodge straight up the middle. Flag down. Ball at the 16-yard line. We'll see what the flag call is. Retirement.
Early retirement. Yeah, right. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Early retirement.
2nd down, 16 now. Gales take the 15-yard penalty. Now Zanesville sends their unbalanced line to the left. That's going to be into the wide side of the field. Hodge gets the ball. Matthews blocking. Hodge under trouble. Strong pressure out of the Gales. Breaks 1, breaks 2 tacklers, but he's going to go down. The Gales were coming that time on a blitz.
They sure were, and it was Mike O'Rourke along with Steve.
Middle of the field.
Scott Collins will come out now. They'll bring Brian McQuaid in a much more passing situation here.
Clock's down to 2 minutes. Unbalances to the left. Field has no advantage this time for the Blue Devils. Hodge gets the ball, though. He goes left. He wants to throw. Throws downfield. Almost intercepted down there by...
That's number 29.
Is that Hiley?
That's Matt Dye.
So we'll see what the Blue Devils have in mind. Bring in their punter.
They'll punt, and that...
Harris comes in.
Harris, yeah.
Graham and Foot are standing on their 10. This would be a very short punt. We'll probably try to angle this and out of bounds. He does. Very short kick. Taken over there by Graham at the 10. Graham's at the 15. Almost fumbles the football. Finally dropped right at the 15-yard. Foot, Lordage in the backfield. Peak is a quarterback. Kipped in the center. Hands off to... That's not Lordage. That's Matt McCracken. Matt tried to break it outside. Couldn't get it the inside receiver. Zone coverage out of the Blue Devils. Peekaboo is going to throw the ball. Rolls left. He's got time. He's got open room. Wants to run. He's going to get to the 20.
Finally brought down in there by number 32.
Mark Leisure will be in the wide side of the field. Fakes to McCracken. Rolls out. Wants to throw. Overthrows to Foot out of the backfield. Would have been enough for a first down, but be a half a distance penalty. 13 seconds left to go in this first quarter play here from Fulton Field on homecoming night after a big day in Lancaster. A lot of things happened here today.
Well, Zanesville turned that penalty down because that brings up 4th down, and they'd like to get their hands on the ball, so the Gales will have to send their punter out there, Scott Daniel. 13 seconds to go here till the end of the first quarter.
That'll send Grandstaff back deep to receive the punt. He'll be back at about his 45, somewhere between the 40-45 yard line. Good snap. High punt. Not going to go far. Grandstaff's going to, no, he's going to let this one go. That was a bad mistake because it took a Gale bounce all the way.
Or with vacuum attachment for just $69.95 at Slater's Hardware in the Plaza Shopping Center, Lancaster.
For happy occasion gifts such as birthdays, anniversaries, the birth of a child, think of Wendell's Jewelers. For extensive...
Second quarter just under play. Zanesville back at the line of scrimmage. Matthews stays in at the fullback. Hodge will be the tailback. Snap goes to Hodge, makes a cut up inside over right tackle. He'll pick up maybe 1. Steve Landerman on the stop. Hodge really having trouble of the Blue Devils. Sins comes out split now to the left side of the field. Unbalances to the left. All backs are left. Inside reverse now, comes back to Grandstaff. He'll just get back the line of scrimmage and maybe even lose a yard. Steve Landrum in on the stop. Unbalanced line will be to the right. That'll be into the sideline. Wide side of the field's over the left. That's where Hodge wants to go. He wants to pass the ball deep. Looks way down the field. Has an open receiver down there, number 11, which would be Cornell, but overthrow it, don't we?
Yeah.
Joe will be back along with Timmy Graham. They'll be standing at the 30-yard line. Harris punting from his 25. It'll be a high kick. It's not going to go very far. Graham wants to take it right at the 30. Tries to make a cut, loses his footing, and he'll go down to 31.
Well, they're going to bring it back, and Zanesville's going to get a first down. They just caught Scott Collins with running into the kicker. No question about that.
It doesn't make any difference how you do it. Did you do it?
It happened well after the ball had left his foot, but
that'll bring the ball all the way up to about the 48-yard line. That'll be the Gales 48. So we're inside Gale territory. Good break for the Blue Devils.
That's a tough one.
10 minutes, 23 seconds till halftime. Gales 7, Blue Devils zip. Here from Fulton Field on homecoming night. Unbalanced line has really been kind of surprised at the Blue Devils. They want to go wide with Hodge. Hodge now wants to throw the ball. He slips as he tries to throw. That'll go well incomplete. All backs covered.
Scott Collins and
Pete Matthews, the freshman, stays in at the fullback position. Wingback Grandstaff. This will go Hodge. Now comes that off-tackle play. He powers forward for about 4 yards. That's the play I've been worried about. Greg Woodward. Down and 5. Now, excuse me, that's 3rd down and 5. Ball will be at the 44-yard line. Unbalances to the left this time. Hodge gets it. He's going to go off tackle the left again. Pick up down to about the 40. He'll pick up 3. Is Joel Foote along with Timmy Graham. They'll be standing at their 10-yard line this time. A little difference in field position than we had before. High snap. Comes off the side of Harris's foot. Going to bounce at about the 15. Takes a dives right at the 15. It didn't bounce anywhere.
Yeah, it just
must have hit a mud puddle.
That's it.
So the Gales will take over on their own. Well, now they're going to mark it more like the 16, 17-yard line. 1st down and 10. 8 minutes, 43 seconds left to go to halftime. Gales 7. Zanesville zip. Gales send Graham over to the left. Daniels comes to the right. Peak is a quarterback. Hands off in there to McCracken. No, Lordich. Formation this time. Graham, the inside receiver. Kind of a wide slot. Zanesville got nobody covering on him. Now they come over. Pika wants to throw. Rolls out. Looks. Tries to throw in there to Daniels. Formation. Same formation as before. Clock stops. 7:50 left to go. Handoff up the middle. Goes Lordich. Lordich breaks loose. He's at the 30. Crosses the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Draw play worked very effective. And Mark Smith, the big tight end, over to the right. Haven't heard anything out of Mark tonight as far as pass catching. Pika fumbles the football, falls on it back at the 25.
I never got the handle as
another 1st down. Keep the ball. Run some time off this clock. Graham stays in at the short back. Expect the reverse. It doesn't happen, though. Pika wants to go. Looks downfield for Mark Smith. Comes up the foot, though. He's got foot at the 30, maybe to the 33-yard line. Along with Timmy Graham. Timmy will be the inside receiver this time in the slot formation. Zanesville stays in a zone coverage. Gales want to give single coverage on Graham. Weather could have a lot to do with that. Pika rolls out, wants to throw, throws over the sideline. He's got Graham over right at the 50-yard line. Graham's inside the 50. He makes the catch and falls at the 48-yard line. Finally brought territory. Now they're going to mark the ball at the 47-yard line. Daniels checks in. Graham stays in at the slot, inside position. 5 minutes left to go. Handoff up the middle to Lordich, but the Blue Devils were coming out now to the right. Single setback now will be Lordich. 3 wide receivers to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Here goes Peak out for the wide side. Wants to throw underneath. He's got leisure at the 40. Cuts back. Tries to break a tackler. Loses a little 5. The ball will be at the 43-yard line of the Blue Devils. Daniels, Graham go left. Foot stays in the backfield this time, along with Lordich. Wants to hit Smith over, but goes to the short man, which would be Foot. Foot's loose at the 30, down to the 20. No, they're saying he stepped out of bounds at the 35-yard line. As Cullen was all the way down the end zone, but been pretty much in command of this football game.
Trips again, John.
Trips out to the wide side of the field. That's where Pika wants to go. Looks. Now he's going to throw. He's got leisure over there. It's intercepted.
That's intercepted by Steve Hodge.
I think it was Hodge in on the interception. He's line, though. Unbalances to the right. That's into the sidelines. Goes to the short back, which would be Matthews. Matthews breaks at 40, 45, 48-yard line.
Finally tripped up in there by Kurt Spires.
Grandstaff, the short back. He's the wingman out to the left. Unbalances to the left. Goes to Matthews again. No speed that time as the Gales were coming.
Well, you had Ditto in there along with Greg Woodward, and on the bottom of the stack, Woods.
Left to go in this second quarter play here from Fulton Field. Unbalanced line to the right of the Blue Devils. Fields no advantage this time. Right smack dab in the middle. Ball back to Hodge, fakes in there to Grandstaff, wants to throw deep. He's under strong pressure, throws underneath to his tight end, completes it to his tight end.
That would be Tony Sines.
It's 30 seconds left to go. Here in this second quarter here from Fulton Field. Unbalanced line is to the left now this time as the Blue Devils split a wide receiver out. Hodge with the ball, makes one cut, and slips on the turf again. He's really having trouble with his footing, Keith. Steve Landrum there, but Hodge went down. So that'll bring up fourth down for the Blue Devils. Back will be Foot and Graham. Harris to punt. Harris tries to angle this one over to Foot. He's going to take it at the 20-yard line. 25, 26, 27, 28, and down right there. First down and 10, though, for the Gales.
I think it was Matthew, new quarterback down there now. Now as Joel Foot has taken over at quarterback.
Foot checks in. We'll check to see what's happened to Pika. Trying to find him on the sideline. As Joel hands off in there to McCracken. McCracken picks up maybe one. Joel Foot is in. McCracken's in. Joel wants to pass, looks deep down over the field. It's going to be intercepted in there at the 48-yard line. I had Graham, but coming up with that will be Cornell.
Ball a little bit overthrown.
Hodge stays in with Matthews. Matthews will be his fullback. Handoff in there to Grandstaff. Grandstaff wants to throw. He looks deep down the field. Lame duck. This is going to be intercepted. No. Too many Gales fighting for the football.
Oh, man. You had Kurt Spires down there, and I couldn't see the other.
Bickham and McQuaid all went up at the same time. If one of them had decided they'd had an interception, but they all three wanted it. And
just look for the guy with the clean uniform. There he is.
There he is. He'll split out to his right. They're going to try to get some wide receivers out. Unbalances right. All the receivers are out to the right. Hodge gets the snap. He's going to throw. Wants to go deep down the field. Tries to throw to his short man. This is going to be intercepted this time in there by Trevor Walker. Trevor's back to the 40. Finally driven out of bounds where? About the 41-yard line, Keith?
Yeah, I would say so from where they're marking it. Now let's see who's going to...
Goldfoot as a quarterback. McCracken comes in at the wingback. Brother Collinfoot is the halfback. Hand off to McCracken over the left side. Cracks over. Cracks inside the 35, 36, 37-yard line.
And finally brought it down by Matt Worth. But that might be the last play of this first half.
4 seconds, 3 seconds. Nobody wants to stop this one. So here from...
Yeah, they are. They make you proud of them.
Make the community proud.
Yep, they sure do.
We're ready to kick off here. Kicking off for the Blue Devils will be Hodge. Going to be a deep kick. Going back to McCracken. McCracken's got it at the 15. He's up to the 20. He's at the 25. Breaks one tackler. He's at the 30. And driven out of bounds at the tight end. Pika back to throw. Up, throws. Scott Daniels at the 35. Makes it maybe to the 36. Driven out of bounds by Grandstaff. Kempton's got to get his mud gloves on to snap this one.
I just want a W.
Hines goes left. Graham goes right this time. Pika wants to throw. Looking over the sideline for Graham's. Got him on the sideline. Graham looks. Ball out of bounds. Good coverage that time out of Grandstaff. Daniels come into the sideline. Not much room to operate here. Single setback. Pika, though, rolling out into the sideline. Wants to throw. Now he decides to run. Tucks it away. Crosses the 40 to the 42. That'll be a pickup of 2. Not much operating room over here. Got to think we might be going to Smith, the tight end, but he stays in. Look down the field. It's got Daniels over on the sideline. They're saying he was out of bounds. No catch. Would have been enough for Blue Devils with the white and blue. The numbers fade in as the dirt piles on. Daniels bobbles it, picks it up, gets it off. Lucky on that. Blue Devils didn't have a rush on. Ball hits at the 30, takes a gale bounce down to the 24-yard line, and they'll take over on the 24-yard line, first down and 10. Unbalanced line goes to the right. That'll be the wide side of the field. Matthews stays in at the fullback or blocking position for Hodge. Hodge's going to try to go right. Gets just back the line of scrimmage, and there are all the Gales. And I mean all of them, because there was a bunch over there.
See who gets off the bottom. It looks like Trevor Walker along with Scott Collins.
We're like second 10. They need a bunch. Ball just at the 25-yard line. Unbalanced line goes to the right. Wingback now. Grandstaff comes in motion back over to the left this time. Snap to the short back, which be Matthews. Got a gaping hole in there. Matthews going to pick up a first down.
Boy, did he get some blocking up front there, John, by...
Scott Martin was one of them, along with Kyle Baldwin. He couldn't even come up with the answer. Unbalanced right. Zanesville's back.
These hard ones at me.
Shift over now. All backs over to the left-hand side. Here come Hodge. Breaks one tackler. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. Dragging tacklers down to the 45-yard line. Spires there along with Landrum, but not have a weakness. Might have to see how Zanesville's going to keep attacking this. Might have to make some adjustments. Unbalanced now to the right. No switch this time. Back to Matthews, the short back over right tackle. He'll pick up 3-4 yards down close to the 41-yard line. Mike O'Rourke in on the stop for the second down 7 now for Zanesville. Ball at the 41. Unbalanced line to the right. Now all backs are going to shift over. Gales don't make any shift in their defense. And here come the Blue Devils over into this left side. Going to pick up 3-4 yards down to the 36-yard line. Keith, they're going to have to make some adjustments. Steve Landrum in on the stop. Won't be enough for a first down, though. Zanesville back quickly. Unbalances to the right. All backs are to the right this time in their single wing offense. Appears they're going to stay this time in that. Ball's going to go over right tackle. Goes Hodge. Jumps over the 35 down to the 34-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Trevor Walker on the stop for the Gales, and
now ball inside 35, marking it at the 34. 6 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Gales still up by 7. We've got unbalanced to the right. All backs are to the right. Very strong this time, and it's a double wing formation. There goes Hodge over the right side. Goes nowhere. Pick up. Well, we'll give him 3. Down to the 35. They're all muddied up. Those blue numbers just have faded right into the mud. But we know where Hodge is. He's got the football. He wants to throw. Deep up, picks his tight end, I believe. It's complete at the 30, maybe to the 29-yard line. So you've always got to worry about him. He's the outside man that makes him eligible. Unbalanced to the right. Wing those over the left. Hodge there wants to throw. Looking deep down the field, strong pressure, slips one tackler, slips 2 tacklers. Now he wants to run, decides to throw, again hits, I believe it's Grandstaff over at about the 15, 14-yard line.
He's hit over there by...
Devils back quick, unbalanced to the right. Wing is to the right. Here comes Grandstaff in motion. Goes to the short back, which would be Matthews. Matthews right up the middle. He's going to be close to the 10-yard line, which would be a 3-yard pickup.
And he's finally dropped in there by Steve Bickham, I believe.
On the field, put themselves on the 10-yard line. Second down and 6. Unbalanced now over to the left. First time that they've done this. Backs, though, remain to the right. Short wing backs left. Here it goes to Hodge. He's going to try up the middle. He'll crack inside the 10, maybe to the 8. Scott Collins, first one there. Almost impossible to read some of these numbers now. We know where the two important backs are, and that would be Matthews, who stays in at the blocking back or fullback. Tailback is Hodge. Here goes Grandstaff in motion. Across the formation. Here goes Hodge with the ball. Slips and falls right at the 9-yard line. Again, putting a problem for Hodge. He really tries to cut off of that outside foot, Keith, and that's a mistake. This kind of weather, you got to make that cut off the inside foot, not the backs over again. They've been very successful with that. Well, they cross me up. They go unbalanced running to the right, but all backs are over to the left. All backs are left. Now a little spinner series. Hodge wants to throw. He's got a man open in the end zone, but well covered. Finally being dropped over there.
Good play there over there by
Gales.
Gales.
Open in the end zone, but good strong pressure out of the Gales. So the Gales will take over. First down and 10, and ball will mark it at the 14, 15-yard line. First down and 10 for the Gales. 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Gales up by 7. Pika hands off to McCracken, tries over the left side. He'll get across the 15, maybe to the 16. Bobby Nutter in on the side. Hines comes right. Graham goes left. Pika wants to throw. Over to Hines. Hines has got it at the 20-yard line, up to the 22-yard line. It's got to be his dad. Dolph wags Grandstaff. Slot formation this time. Graham will be the inside receiver. Single setback in there is McCracken. Long count. Peak appears to be changing up on this one, but he's going to throw. He wants to roll left. He's got foot over there. Complete. That'll be enough for a first down up around the 26-yard line. Cornelius Gales back at the line of scrimmage. Daniels and Graham are both to the right now, and a flag goes scrimmage. Handoff in there to the fullback. Lordage is cracked immediately in there by Matt Ward. His older brother, 6'5", I think, at about 270. Gales back. Pika wants to throw. He's got trips out to the right. He's rolling to the right. Decides to run. Makes one good cut. Breaks 2 tacklers, 3 tacklers. Fumbles the football. And I think that maybe Zanesville's got it. Officials say they do.
Yeah, they do.
Good hit. Zanesville's back at the line of scrimmage. Unbalances to the right. Hodge, the deep man. Play's going to go right up the middle. Goes Hodge. He'll be met right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go.
He ran right into Steve Landrum, and Steve, not the biggest guy in the world, but I tell you what, he's got the
defense, Keith. I've been really surprised Zanesville has not gone back to that shift formation over to the short wing side. Pass play. Hodge got his tight end. Or no, that's Matthews, who was set in the wing position, just up and through it.
Moving into probably the best part of the field as far as the footing goes.
Hodge remains in at the deep wing position. Blocking back will be Matthews, going to go to Hodge. Hodge over the right side, cracks through that time. He's down to the 15-yard line. Got a good block out of Signs that time.
Sure did. Well, the only undefeated team, I believe, in the Buckeye Central Conference coming into tonight, so.
Unbalanced right into the sideline. Hodge takes a snap, goes straight up the middle, powers his way to the 14, 13, 12, maybe to the 11-yard line. He keeps those legs churning.
Bill Westcamp down.
Blue Devils knocking. Gales want to hold. 10 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Gales still up by 7. Break the true single wing this time but there goes Hodge right up the middle. They had wing sets all the way out, trying to decoy. Hodge breaks inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line.
That'll be a first down. Mark Ewing on the stop for the Gales.
We're going to send the unbalanced line to the right. Also got a split man out this time, which would be Groins. Ball those going to go to you-know-who, Hodge. He's inside the 5, down to the 4, 3, 2-yard line.
Kurt Spires
Hodge
and Steve Bickham down there to stop. Crowd whipped up here into a frenzy.
I don't think there's any doubt who's going to get the football. The unbalance is right. All backs are to the right this time. Short setback in there. He's been the lead blocker. Here they come to the right. Hodge, though, goes right down at the 1. Spires on his back.
Kurt just rode him down. I mean, literally got on his back and rode him.
Was on top by 7 zip. The only score so far came in the first quarter. Big play here for the Blue Devils. They're back quickly. Unbalanced line is to the right this time. Hodge catch is going to go right up the middle. He powers in, touchdown. Again, went behind Matt Worth, his big tackle.
That's plenty of time.
Harris comes in to try for the extra point. Holding will be Jason Moore. It's the only white jersey on the field. Ball's down. It's up. It splits the uprights. We have a tie football game.
Investment. Take it to Lancaster Car Wash, where their all-cloth brushes, towel drying, and interior cleaning keeps your car looking like new. Come see for yourself. Lancaster Car Wash is soft and gentle.
But I still say we need a good run back here.
Well, we've got the people back there to do it. It's going to be a short punt taken over there by Smith. Smith's up to the 30, 35. He's still pulling his way. He's up to the 40-yard line. Took about 4 Blue Devils to bring Mark Smith down.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie down there. I couldn't tell who on the Gale offense to keep this thing going.
Foot's in, McCracken's in. Graham comes left. Daniels over to the right. Throws over to Daniels, makes a catch at the 35 and dropped right there.
Coaches up here are calling for a late hit there, and I'm not sure they didn't have a legitimate gripe. It looked like there was a little late hit.
Pickup is in. Leisure's left, Graham's right. Pica wants to throw. Good protection. Back, trying over on the sideline, almost intercepted over there.
Ball intended for Scott Daniels on the streak pattern, but
Howard Cornell.
Third down play here for the Gales. 7:26 on the clock.
Hines checks in. Graham comes back in. Foot now goes out, so we can expect trip receivers out. That's what we're going to have. They're all going to come to the left. Third down now and 6 for the Gales. Big play. They need 6 yards. Pica rolls out left. Looks down the field. He's got Graham open over. Oh, and Graham takes the hit. That's going to be interference. That's a good call.
And let's
Cornell hit Graham just before the ball game. Mistimed that by a hair. Really put the pop right on Graham. Right, the ball wasn't but about a yard outside of Timmy's hands. It would have been a catch.
Now they'll mark that off, of course, from the line of scrimmage.
From the line of scrimmage in high school, right.
So that's going to move the ball down to about the 40-yard line.
But it's inside the Blue Devil territory. And keep in mind, we've got the kicker. Don't we, Keith?
Yes, we do. We got Clint Cox, and boy, he can kick them a long, long way.
Clint's been over, pounding a few into the net. Daniels comes left. Graham's out to the right. Pica, though, pitches back to McCracken over the right side. He breaks 1 tackler, breaks 2, driven out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Tell you what, Tim Graham amazes me. He's taken some real shots this year, John, and he's a resilient type of kid. He gets right back up there.
He's a player. He's coming to the left. That's going to be into the wide side of the field. Hines will go to the right. Pica, though, wants to throw over to Hines. Hines makes the catch, struggling to get to the 30. Inside the 30, might have a first down. Depends on where they mark this. So that'll bring Lordage in. Need a short yardage, 1 yard. It's going to be third down at about the length of the football, right at the 30-yard line. So Lordage checks in. McCracken comes out along with Hines. Daniels will come in with the play.
6:58 to go in this football
game. Just plenty of time. You don't need to get excited here. You just do what you do best. Use the clock and keep punching the ball down the field. Another 10 yards, and we're in there in Clint's territory. Graham split out to the slot, but we're going to go for the 1 yard with Lordage over the right side. He's inside the 30 to the... Pica now checking with Lordage about the particular call. Graham, though, is in the slot to the inside. This is going to go to Lordage over the right side. He powers his way to the 25 down to the 24-yard line. Bobby Nutter in on the stop.
Get some points and not have too much time left before Zanesville gets it.
Graham will be the inside receiver as the slot comes to left. That's the wide side of the field, but the ball's going to stay over into the right side with Lordage. Lordage is inside the 20. He's going to have a first down as he's down close to the 17-yard line. That's first down territory.
Oh, boy, I tell you, he just lowered his head and just...
Graham comes left, inside receiver. Blue Devils stay in a zone coverage. Timmy's the inside guy. Again, it's going to go to Lordage, though, over the right side. Picks up 3-4 yards, just powering his way over there. Good strong block that time. Bo Rathburn, Brian Harold, Mark. Second down, 6 now. Gale stay with the slot. Inside receiver, pitch back to McCracken. McCracken over the inside, down to the 5, 4, 3.
Almost got in.
Down close to, I can't see where it's really marked, Keith. Maybe the 3-yard line?
It's either the 2 or the 3, John. And, you know, it almost looked like he was setting up to throw the ball.
I thought he had first down and 10. 5 minutes left to go in this football game. Gale's knocking on the door. Lordage back in. Lordage again over the right side. He's going to be down close to the 2-yard line. They've just been picking on that defensive left side. Say it's about a yard shy, Keith. 2nd and 1 at McCracken over the right side. Doesn't appear to get in.
He's got to be right on the goal line.
McCracken stays in. We've got reason it's tough to tell. We've got soccer marks down there right around the goal line, and it's tough to tell right where the ball is. I think it's just about the 1-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down. Still wide side, still left. Going to go back to the right. Here goes a pitch back to McCracken, and he scores. Touchdown, Gales.
Now we know why they did that. Matt with the
checks in.
The automatic weapon. James Kempton will snap. Joel Foote will hold.
Ball's down. It's up.
It's good.
It's good. And keep it.
25-mile-per-hour blasts of air. You can take care of leaves, litter, dirt, and other debris with no problem. And it's on sale right now at Slater's for just $49.99. You'll also find the Paramount PB350 blower with vacuum attachment for just $69.95 at Slater's Hardware in the Plaza Shopping Center, Lancaster.
Short kickoff this time, taken over there by Grandstaff. He picks it up to the 30. He's up to the 35, 36, and there he goes down right in the middle of the mud.
He sure did. Todd Burr. Now the pressure back on Zanesville's shoulders. 4:09 to go.
4 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in this football game, and the Gales are up by 7. Again, can't really tell the numbers, but I know that both of those in the backfield, one's Hodge and one's Matthews. In motion was Matthews, and they didn't call it. Hodge, though, breaks one over the 40 to the 43. But Keith, all night long, either Hodge or Matthews, I think, have been in motion. They've been moving.
It sure looks like it, John.
Before the snap of that football.
I remember a few weeks back when the Zanesville reserves came in here, and the coaches were yelling about that, too. Hodge gets up a little bit gimpy here.
A little slow. Favoring his right ankle is Steve Hodge, and I think he's hurt a little bit, Keith.
I don't know. You watch out for great running backs. They do that to you. This might be just
unbalanced line to the right. All backs are to the right. Ball's going to Hodge. He doesn't look hurt this time. Breaks it back over the left side. Crosses the 45 up to the 46-yard line.
Now you
Could be enough for a first down.
Now you see why I said that? Never trust a running back. Especially the great ones. They know how to make it look like they're hurt when they're not.
Enough for a first down. Clock's running. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in this football game, and the Gales are up by 7. Blue Devils on the move. They've got the ball at their own 47-yard line. First down and 10. Unbalanced line to the right. Motion now goes Grandstaff. Pitch back. Hodge wants to throw. He's wide open to run, but he's still going to throw it deep down the field. Overthrows everybody.
It was intended down there for Howard.
And the Golden Gales on homecoming night are up by 7. Blue Devils back. Here goes Hodge right up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's inside the 50. He crosses the 50. Gets down to about the 48-yard line.
Finally driven down to the ground by Chris Ditto, and
Blue Devils back. Unbalanced line to the right. Wing back is Hodge. Hodge going to take the ball. He'll be met in the backfield this time. He's not going to go anywhere.
Hey, he met Steve Landrum. Steve got good penetration in there from his defensive end position and stacked that one.
They're called 4th down and 4 now as the Blue Devils send wide receivers out to the right. Now they come motion. Here comes that play we talked about before. Here comes Hodge. He wants to throw. Strong pressure. Throws. Incomplete in there. And the pressure that time was put on.
The ball, John, is down there in that mud.
Lordage checks in. Foot checks in. Graham will be the inside receiver slot. You know where the ball's going. It's going right. That's where it's been all night. Nordage picks up a half a yard maybe, and the Blue Devils call a timeout.
You can choose a new Cavalier or Tracer.
We're back here live. Second down 9 now. 1 minute 33 seconds left to go in the football game. Pika hands off to Nordage, but he's in a bad spot. Tried to cut. He's right in the mud. Didn't go anywhere.
I'll tell you what. Well, let's hope that we don't have to worry and can be happy. We got a big third down play coming up here.
3rd and 9. Pika's going to throw. Looks down, wants to go. He's tight end, comes up into the foot, though. Foot's got the first down inside the 40-yard line.
Big play by the Gales and a big catch by Colin Foote.
Colin comes up with a great... Gales up by 7. Back at the line of scrimmage, slot formation, hand off to Nordage over the right side. He's going to pick up 2 as he's inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line.
Let's see if Zanesville decides to call a timeout here.
At the football.
They sure do, John, and they've done a great job tonight.
2nd down 7 now. Pika's going to take it, comes back and drops to one knee because the Blue Devils are out of timeouts. So they're going to let this one run down. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 left to go, and it's running.
Presidential candidate. He's already the vice president.
Vice presidential candidate, and we had Alan Anderson, the most important thing.
It's been a great night.
Pika back, takes a knee, and that'll end this football game. 20 seconds left to go, but it's academic. The Gales don't have to break the huddle. And they pulled what really, Keith, has been a big upset here tonight.
Well, you're talking...